Greetings everyone, welcome here, welcome back to an episode of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. The start of this will be a little bit mishmashy, patchworky, because as I'm traveling, aka teleporting across the island, because, I have to save time, because exploration here and transportation is not good in this game, definitely worse than Wildlands, at least in my opinion. So I come across several starts of new side quests, and technically speaking, I even for honor stuff, I even traveling by I come across multiple intel stuff. So you do not find this immediately. You have to actually find quite a few intel sources to pinpoint this like one specific location. And I also come across
Hello.
these folks. Actually, wait, let's get the scoop. So
All right, look, I won't ask your names. And if it's all the same to you, I plan on forgetting your faces once I'm on my way. I think it'll be better for everyone if this work finds a new audience. I appreciate it. Goodbye.
So that was here. Nah, this is the sound. That's poster, so maybe that was maybe that was it, because I'm pretty sure same thing happened here.
Deactivated. Activated.
Wait, hold on. This is for being invisible.
Activated.
This is for teleporting. Yeah, because the similar plus was here. I'm just curious if this is like quite literally the same. Yeah, I don't see it. So
What's that
I
sound?
think that was the scoop thing. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep on exploring and resume recording when I actually want to get on with the regular missions, so stay tuned. As I'm continuing to explore, obviously with cheats and being invisible, I came across this scene.
Hey! We're under attack! Hello. No need to fear. What's Sentinel want with an angry lighthouse keeper?
I've told you the truth.
Thanks, stranger.
Okay.
Right, they're out there, guys. Get ready.
You have a few possible inter sources, but actually, I think they are for the side mission.
Keep looking. They're out here. Got anything to tell me? That's all the intel I got. Stop hurting me. Heads up. They're here.
But yeah, I can keep doing that in the meantime. Alright, so I continue to explore the area.
He's went
and
to take a
came
look. I'm
across
just worried. She's late for her
these
shift.
burritos.
Hello there.
Damn.
Is there a problem here?
Yeah. Did you hear about the shooting over there on the northwestern side of Shack Island?
No, I didn't.
It's got me on edge. One of my employees went to take a look, and now she's late for her shift. I think she's got wrapped up in it somehow. She's, like, never late. Ever.
What do you know about the shooting?
Heard it was some drones, maybe shooting up some outcasts, but I don't really know. Still, it's a damn shame. It's really messed up my day.
So this happened on the northwest side of Shack Island, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Right. But let's keep on going. Alright, I spent enough time traveling across the land, unlocking a significant portion of the map, but goddamn, it's tedious as shit. Honestly. Plus, there are bugs, like in terms of collectibles. I don't notice at least 2 or 3 that it says that you find something in specific district, but in fact it's in a different one. Like AK-12 is here, but I also got the AK-12 unlock for And this location? Lake Country? Maybe not. Or maybe the game actually fixed itself. Anyways, whatever the case, let's grab our vehicle. I'm playing with a trainer for, you know, infinite health, stamina, our vehicle being indestructible, and also having infinite amount of consumables, rockets, grenades. However, I cannot promise at some point I might return to just teleporting around because, as I mentioned several times, I'm not sure if this is like oh sure, like in Wildlands, traveling through wilderness was also pretty, like, off-road, it was also pretty irritating. Like, I'm not gonna deny that, but maybe the fact that you could have like unlocked have like easier vehicle spawning instead of having to set up bivouac every single time you want a vehicle. Like, I don't know, this is just irritating, man. Yeah, essentially like exploration and traveling, which is a big part of the game. Considering the freaking size of the map, it's a huge part of the game. The fact this is not so easy as it was in the Wildlands, it is pretty irritating. Actually, I need to change my loadout. Pack mule, burst forth. Maybe not pack mule, but where's the one that's no, 6 cents? No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm fine with that.
Oh my god! Hostile identified. There. Get some.
Fuck.
Got a hostile position there.
Shit, that didn't sound right. I'm gonna check that out. Looking around.
I need a sniper.
Hey, I got enough. Jeez! I got a visual on enemy fighters!
Damn it, we're compromised.
Tell me what you know.
That's all the information I have. That's it.
Got a hostile.
Spotted one. There. What can I hurt you? Cover! The sniper's gonna shoot!
Enemies hit!
He's down! Blasted him! Heads up, bad guy over there.
And also, I don't know if it was better in Wildlands, but getting over
Eyes on a hostile.
like obstacles and whatnot seems to be like more
Okay, there's a bad
irritating.
guy over there. Heads up, bad guy over there.
You are such a little dream bringing us these supplies. It will be a huge help. Oh, I don't have the bacterial culture to make enough medicine from what you just collected.
Where the hell am I gonna find that?
I think the refrigeration units the Skell scientists use might have it in the cold storage center. The bacteria needs to stay at a low temperature, or it goes bad.
What do you need me to do? Kidnap a refrigerator?
Well, maybe. The culture spoils at room temperature, so you'll only have about an hour to bring it back. So, whatever you do, just be quick about it. You're smart, though. I'm sure you'll think of something. You don't mind, do you?
No. It's fine.
We would truly appreciate it. House arrest prevents us from leaving. But you know what? We'd be happy to cook you up the very first sample of the medicine with the ingredients you bring back.
Works for me. I'll see you two later.
Okay.
Let's do some damage. Target hit.
Hope this works.
VIP is done, Ghost Lead.
hit! Hostiles hit! Take the ride. I'll find my end. I'm taking cover!
Good thing I'm playing with the car being indestructible, because it's not the way for you to go.
I'm back. None the worse for the wear. You made the medicine for me?
You're a darling. The Dead Star and the bacteria culture made the medicine. We just helped it along the way.
They made a little medicine baby together.
Now she's all grown up and ready to go away with you to school. She can help you if you get into trouble.
Usually I'm fine, but
Maybe
those
it will
two
enhance
NPCs
your
like give me cringe.
performance. It'll give you a little boost in combat, too.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Eyes on a hostile. Hostile identified. Over there.
I think I already lost this blasted thing, so let's... Yeah, let's fast travel here and freaking run.
Bad guys, danger close.
Marking a breacher.
Quiet out here. Nothing to report.
Got one. Over there.
I don't think we're gonna find anything.
Moving in on hostile.
Bad guy spotted.
Telling you, man, the ghost
Roger,
sent a message
moving.
to that Skell like that. Not to be played with. If I was a wolf, I wouldn't show my
Prepared to
face.
fire.
Bosses would probably peel it off. This is
Spotted one
bullshit.
there.
No one's out here.
Maneuvering in position.
I got nothing to report over here.
Set here, boss.
There's a man down over here.
That seem right.
It's Will.
Whatever that was.
Kill
I'm
Will.
gonna go after it.
Now we have an advantage over him.
Damn it!
Seems like we got something. Check it out.
Oh, we're gonna have bad guys on us.
We got hostiles. Shit! Where are they? Roger. Full alert, everyone. I want eyes on the target. Company.
Yeah,
There might be
that's...
some intel here.
I'll probably have to freaking change. Because if I'm for SMG... Burnside Orchard. Alright, and we did, in the meantime, because I was exploring, I was getting a whole lot of, clues, including, yeah, this one, the retaliation team, and personal enemy, so this freaking, yeah, Michael Lomax, so we are already getting, like, more, folks. Wait, where am I supposed to go with this? No, not in this. Actually, out of curiosity, can I change the weapon here? Yeah, because this scope is... Let's go with like this.
Scanning the location. Nice shot.
I hear gunshots. Everybody be ready.
Moving!
Got it. See him. We'll be ready. Eyes on enemy shooter.
Hostile spotted there. Activating the combat drone.
All right, on the move!
Hit one.
Scanning.
Now we can see everything.
Okay, shithead.
Watch out for the sniper.
Tell me what you know about
I'm
this
with you.
bootlegging operation.
I've told you everything.
Ready, let's go.
Everything.
Got a hostile.
Ooh, nice. Looks like
Ready
they
to
think we're
fire.
split. Batteries drained. Drone's out of the game.
Could have used it right about now.
Let's kill these bastards!
He's dead. Sniper eliminated. Okay, we're clear here.
What the hell do you think happened to those civilians?
I don't know if this is also bugged or not. Guys, I think we can. Yeah, teleport there.
Heads up. Bad guys are close. CEO identified. Nicely done. Heads up. Bad guy over there.
Who's this now? We got hostiles in the area. All clear here.
Fuck is that?
Motherfucker.
Combat drones out. More firepower, citizen. I ain't complaining.
They're flying a drone. This calls for a live one.
Good one.
Starting in.
Damn! Specs!
Take a look. Up here.
It's out.
Good shot, Vasily.
Careful! We're on the same side.
Spotted one. There. Now you're just showing off. Nomad, drone's out of juice.
Would have been sweet to have it right about now.
Okay. We handled that. Okay, so we can also go here. I definitely want a helicopter in this situation. So, rush, helicopter. Ah, so it was moonshine that killed them, not freaking. Sorry, I had like a complete different thought.
We'll size him up. Starting scan.
Located a bad guy over there. Outstanding.
They can't be far.
Eyes on a drone carrier. Eyes on a hostile.
We got company. Hostiles, move!
Tossing the grenade at him. HVT's trying to escape. Get him!
You really want to talk to me?
Cannon
That's all of it! I told you everything I know!
shot one of them. Rocket launcher on the scan.
Been done. Breacher marked. Heads up. Bad guy over there.
Got one. Over there.
Enemy backups here! He's dead. Over there.
Man,
Is there anything else I need to grab? Yes. I need to find one more. Oh, there's also a skill point.
that guy spotted.
That skill point is up here.
That's it.
Got a rocket coming.
Be cautious. They outnumber us. Shooting.
Get him. Got a hostile over there. There's a rocket coming, Ghost Lead. Got you alive, one.
Nice going.
Light those suckers up!
Okay, and that. Okay, so now I need to get the fuck out of here and yeah, get back to this. Oh boy, but probably along the way I'm gonna check this area.
Let's go!
Lit one of them up.
Eyes on a hostile.
Activating scanner. Transmitting.
Taking some cover.
Grenade time!
Get down.
That'll show.
Grenade.
Enemy down. Hostiles hit.
Activating night vision.
Heads up. Bad guy over there.
Moving out. They're still here. Somewhere. Guys in the area.
Wolf in sight. Enemy chopper. Watch yourself.
All right, they're out there, guys.
Eyes
Get
on
ready.
Wolf.
Finding cover.
Dang!
Hilo Brook Station. We're good.
Spotted one. There.
Enemy activity in our area. Stay low. Damn it! Where the hell are they? Boy, oh boy, there's a lot.
There it is, boss. Visual on a ground drone.
Night vision on.
Ground drone in sight.
Okay. Now the question is, do I find my way out of here or just freaking teleport? Because this is not a small cave system.
Enemy is aware of our presence. Holy shit. Nice shot, boss.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue how to get out of this. Right, I need to spawn a freaking chopper. Like seriously, the fact alone that you cannot just simply spawn it, like in Wildlands, you just have to activate the freaking camp is like... Wildlands did it so much better. Like sure, off-road handling was still shit. But at the very least you had like easier time of getting a vehicle. Oh, I still broke it. So even with damage thingy, no, you can still mess it up.
I hope it's a little quieter around here now.
Sure as hell is. I can finally hear myself think for once. What was the deal?
Somebody set up a drone training exercise right in your backyard, complete with a maze and everything. Somehow, the antenna and receiver running the system got damaged. It let out a high-pitched frequency that summoned all the drones to it. Now I took care of the problem, so you should feel a whole lot safer now.
We sure do. Thank you for everything, Nomad.
Not if chopper is destroyed either way. Let's get back to it. Although, you know what? No, in this case, I'm just gonna fucking start teleporting again because it's just freaking irritating as shit. It will look
Activated.
a bit jarring because again the game doesn't really register. Well, obviously we're in a more high altitude area, so
Reacher on the objective.
Nicely done. Reacher on target. Eyes on a hostile.
We need to gather any intel we can find.
Give me some information about this.
I said everything I know. Everything.
Oh my god, who are you?
I can't believe you got everything. I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I'm gonna upload the blueprints now. Shouldn't take long. While I'm doing this, feel free to rummage around the lab. You've been a great help, and I'm sure there's plenty of rare ingredients and whatever that could help you against Sentinel.
I appreciate that. You gonna be okay?
Yes. I'm gonna stay with the printer, and I promise to keep hidden. Thank you again for everything. Jesus.
Hey, no, please.
Go. We'll find a way to link up later.
Okay, it's not that far, but it's still... Oh my god. It's still irritating path. Though I will grant the game this, at least for now, the vibe for like, in terms of like side activities, side missions and whatnot, it's a little bit more varied than Wildlands. Wildlands was pretty usual for what it was. Now, well, there's also side activity here. And that's that. In the wild, west of Cloud Falls. Oh wow, I completely missed it.
Activated.
Oh yeah, and also this happens from time to time when I teleport.
Activated.
That. Oh. Julio.
Activated.
On one hand, apologies for playing with Rainer. On the other hand, like fucking hell, I would have never bothered playing even a quarter of this game, like without one. Like there's entirely way too much shit. Yeah, here like we can't get it. Wow, another truck to steal. Yeah, the drone camp. I mean, yeah, I can do that without like showing the recording. What? Let's head back here. Maybe we'll have some things to talk about with people.
Mads will be damn pleased to know you're here.
Did you hear? Ballard has a cure.
At this point, I won't believe anything until I see it with my own eyes.
Okay, that's a lot of stuff.
I don't get how the drones aren't seeing you here.
Well, that's all Jericho. Set up special nets at the openings that hide us from the sensors. Cave walls, take care of the rest. It's a little smarter than I am, so I'll let you ask her if you need more technical details.
Yeah, thanks. You take care of your people like a good NCO.
They're their own people. We've no leaders here. Even so, I guess most people do look to me.
Probably what Uncle Sam saw in you, I'd bet. Where'd you serve?
26 Expeditionary. I was infantry in Liberia and the Balkans. UN support off the Somali coast.
NCO pension didn't suit you?
I got tired of fighting over oil. So when the good old US of A stopped pretending we had any other purpose, so did I. Served out the rest of my enlistment and decided to stay.
You said Maria's your old lady?
I'd jump into fire for that woman.
You met here? On Auroa?
She moved here as a child. She was about 20 when we got together. Some people find me prickly, if you can believe that. But she saw right through me. I've been searching my whole life for someone like her. She's as responsible for our success as Rowan and me.
How's it feel having Skell here?
He's just a person. Granted, not exactly my kind of people. Part of me's disappointed. The man can talk. He even had me starting to believe he was different.
But then came the drones.
Then came the drones. I wonder how many times in his career he's claimed more credit than he deserved. Now all he wants to do is give it away. Hopefully he makes himself useful. Time will tell. In the meantime, I'll talk with Fox instead.
Fair enough. I'm sorry about those folks who died trying to make it to the Wasp.
Appreciate you saying so, I guess. I ain't left Auroa since I decided to stay. Most of us who were homesteading here, we made a point of cutting ourselves off from everything.
Small price to pay for paradise.
Once. But now we can't leave.
So you pay a higher price to take it back?
Maybe. But these people aren't warriors. Whatever survived, I get the feeling it wouldn't be the same. Auroa'd be ruined. Just another place where people died.
A lot of new faces around.
Yours included.
It's good of you. Sharing your food, patching us up, giving us a place to rest. I know it must be a strain.
Something on your mind?
I'm wondering, how long is this place gonna be a secret?
You think I haven't thought of that? Or what happens if one of these victims turns out to be a Sentinel soldier? I owe my people. I know that. I'll do whatever I have to protect them, first, last, and only if it comes to that.
I get it. But first you have to survive. You think Hector's gonna be okay?
He won't be any worse than the rest of us.
If you get a hair up your ass and want to head out there...
Hey, we're families, not fighters. I'll get word to the other homesteads, see if they want shelter. I need you to play offense.
At least Layla's safe.
God knows what Coleman's doing to get our location out of those boys. I should have convinced them to come back here.
Hey, I tried too. And whatever happens, you've got my help. How's Kyle?
I'm not sure what to think. They must have tried to give Kyle whatever they gave Emmett, but here he is, right as rain.
Maybe he's got a natural immunity.
Look around you, Nomad. You think the children here get vaccinated? You think I get an annual flu shot?
Keep an eye on him and see what you can learn. And I'll do what I can to help find a cure. I just came from an abandoned mining town.
Oh, yeah. Around 1870, explorers from New Zealand found a gold vein inside the mountains, and Auroa had a little gold rush.
Let me guess. Nothing left?
That mine barely lasted 50 years.
Why didn't any of you take over the town?
Some of the younger guys like poking around there. You can always find something. But those buildings are all rotted through. No one in his right mind would live there.
You homesteaders must hate Skell-Tech's automated farms.
I'm sure some of us would jump at the idea, so long as it meant they were still off-grid.
Come on. Seriously? I thought you guys were about living off the earth, being one with nature and all that stuff.
Where'd you get that hippie crap? People got different reasons for being here, Nomad.
What are yours?
They're mine, is what they are.
So is living in a cave your idea of homesteading?
With Sentinel stomping through the wild, we needed someplace off-grid. Wasn't always like this, you know. Used to be better.
Yeah?
Sure. Even with Skell and everything. Won't say it was like we were swapping recipes and PTA carpooling, but we got along. There was respect. Things took a turn after the bombing, though.
Got bad, huh?
Started with the curfews and checkpoints. Sentinel soldiers beating people, snatching them up. It's like some kind of nightmare. We had to run. We ain't cut out to fight a war.
And the tighter Sentinel's grip got, the worse it got.
We're simple people. But we're living like vermin, and these soldiers are hunting us down. We hide here, and we make the best of it.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Too many times.
I'm sure you have.
Mads, what do your people know about the wolves? They don't seem to fit into Sentinel so well.
They're all sons of bitches.
Yeah, but I don't get the chain of command.
Trey Stone runs Sentinel. His men ain't always the cream of the crop. The wolves are Walker's troops. Now they scare me. They're motivated, well-trained, and efficient.
I've seen that firsthand.
Gossip is that Stone and Walker don't really get along. I don't think Walker's the play well with others type.
You have no idea. Between Stone, Walker, and Paula Madeira, Jace Skell doesn't seem that good at keeping friends.
Nope.
I guess a rich guy like that, big tech boss, everybody must be wanting something from him.
Maybe. But if folks keep turning on you, sooner or later you gotta ask yourself what part you played.
Nah, he got used.
Dr. Madeira seems to feel like she's the one got used.
She's an engineer, so she's not a doctor.
Does that mean she's wrong?
I guess not. I'll tell you, AI is running way too much out there.
When people started putting it all over their homes, that Internet of Things crap, that's when all doubt about homesteading left my mind.
We're 2 steps away from letting AI make all the big decisions.
Who do you think is making all them micro trades that move the stock market up and down? Who do you think decides if you get that home loan? Who analyzes
that entire
all the
line of
population
dialogue
data
is
that decides
very
government policy?
ironic, considering
this.
like the current state,
Maybe you
this
should
entire
think about it
discussion
more.
about ChatGPT,
How
AI,
much
and
AI
whatnot.
are you carrying onto the battlefield?
Mind you, I think the Breakpoint initially was made in 2019.
You expect
so
a
I
lot
think
more
it
of your
was like
people will find their way
a
here?
bit before the
There's plenty of
whole
room.
crazy
A lot of folks living
craze
in a
about
confined
AI.
space. It leaves a big signature. It's hard living on the run. Hiding, living in fear. You're doing right by them.
We take them in, we leave them in the wild, same thing. Everything's a risk. At least here, I know people are getting what they need. It ain't perfect, I know, but it's the best solution I got for now.
What is this World Seed Vault thing? Sounds like a bad theme for a state fair.
Just one more thing Skell does to show the world how amazing he is. You know it's ridiculous. He saves all these seeds like it's some kind of Noah's Ark, but he's the one destroying the environment.
Keep seeds? For what?
It's a gene bank, in case some crisis wipes out a species. But it's his technology that's wreaking havoc on the local plant life. He's gonna create the crisis.
Figures.
That man's a real piece of work.
There's a lot of dialogue. Holy shit.
I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Fine, but allow yourself a little relief. Soon it'll be time to think about the future, and we're gonna need you.
Shells. Moment of your time.
Think you've earned that by now? What's on your mind?
You remember the key I found while searching for your friend? Well, it had the radiation trifoil on it. Looked old. Pre-Skell.
This was out by the Cold War bunker?
Yeah.
Now that I'm really thinking about it, there were whispers of a nuclear test site out there. It was a few decades back, but I never saw any evidence of it, so I didn't pay it much attention.
Testing. Here. That wasn't in my briefing.
Officially, it never happened. But there was a lot more weird stuff going on down here than most people realize. But if your curiosity is piqued, I'd go look around Howard Port. Harbor is deep there and the place is old. That's where the shipments would have come in.
The future. We all need to decide. Sentinel attacked us with a plague, like sneaks, cowards. My brother is dead, children
Did you
are
hear?
dead.
Ballard
If
has
we
a cure.
live, At this point, I won't believe anything
We
until
owe
I
the
see
dead
it with
guy.
my own eyes.
Let's see if we have any more dialogue options. Actually, not for you.
I'll see you around.
Sure. I'll be seeing you.
Fine, but
glad we
allow
agree.
yourself a little relief.
Now we start convincing
Soon it'll
the
be time
others.
to think about the future, and we're gonna need you.
The future. We all need to decide.
I don't think he will have anything new, but... Actually, he has.
I need more about Paula Madeira. How long have you known her?
Years. I hired her right out of grad school. Actually, she was still in grad school.
Right.
She was only 20, but
Is voice
she
acted.
was just so
Jace Skell is
smart.
voice acted by a
I
freaking
knew that with her, I could lay
skateboarder.
the
I mean, I
foundation of
guess like a
Skeltec's
former
advanced
skateboarder.
drone
Now
program.
that's like Robert
Are you
Mullen,
friends?
considered one of
Was
the
there
like
something else
legends of
going
the
on, or
sport.
what?
Like,
There's some here I'm missing.
don't have anything
I think
against the guy,
hiring her
but like,
so young,
I don't
she
think
never
it's
really
doing a
learned the
good
art of
job.
adapting.
Like, it doesn't work for
She didn't
me.
like working with Walker. I could have handled her differently. I know I need to talk to her about that.
You didn't answer my question.
It hurt. She was so special and one of the first to truly believe. And in hindsight, she was also right. She saw right through Walker. She was immune to his charm. And I was deaf to her warnings.
Stay out of trouble.
Focus is my forte.
Okay, and
Anything
where
different since that broadcast
is
went
Some
Mr.
outcasts
Fox?
loaded me up with gear. I think they're looking for an alliance.
If I'm checking people for new dialogue, I might as well check him as well. Oh yeah, we have, holy shit, a lot of stuff to talk about.
I recognize her from Skeltec's public announcement videos. Who is she?
Her? That's Ayana Puri. She's Skeltec's CFO. She's incredibly driven and loyal. She's been CFO for over 10 years. Hell, for business purposes, she is Skeltec.
Was she close to Skell?
Oh, extremely. They used to work together at the head office in Infinity.
If they were so close, what's she doing helping Sentinel?
I have no idea.
Sentinel could be forcing her to cooperate for all we know. Maybe she's just trying to protect her people.
I'd like to believe that, but I don't know.
I need anything you can tell me about Auroa, especially anything involving any terrorist activity.
Well, about a year ago, there was an explosion at the Skell Foundation in Infinity. Destroyed half the building. We lost a lot of people. Good people. Friends.
How did Skell respond?
He wasn't the same after that. You know his wife died in 9/11? He got depressed. He turned paranoid. He didn't know who he can trust anymore. That's when he brought Sentinel onto the island. Things got a lot worse when they showed up.
Where can I find Skell's villa?
It's in the New Argyll province. It's called Skell Estate. It's one of Skell architecture's masterpieces. It's stunning. You can't miss it.
And how come he gave you the access code?
I've been there many times with Harmony. Skell loves it when she comes over. She brings some life into the place. It's just him in there, aside from the maids. I don't think he really likes it there.
Then why does he stay there?
He'd be happy with a bunk bed and a lab. But he's the CEO of Skelltech, one of the most profitable companies in the world. That comes with certain responsibilities, like a public image he has to keep up, even if he doesn't want to.
If Skell has everyone on this island working on his projects, why does he need a secret lab?
I don't know. Skell's always been secretive. I think he's very insecure.
He's one of the richest men in the world. What's he have to be insecure about?
I think he's afraid people will think he's a crackpot if they find out some of his more visionary ideas.
Like what?
Oh, over the years, he's mentioned some real wild ideas. Cybernetics, transhumanism, immortality, perpetual motion. I can go on and on. If you could dream it, he's got ideas on how to make it work.
Including killer drone swarms?
I don't know.
He might be some sort of genius, but for now, I don't trust him. Skell runs all the industry on Auroa. What about the people who live on the island? Is he in charge of their lives too?
Oh no, the people of Auroa ran their own government. The capital is in the City of Liberty. We used to hold elections and have a parliament that represents the people and creates the laws on the island.
And what happens when people break these laws?
Well, we have our own court where people can plead their case.
But Skelltech pays for all of this, right?
They do. They provide whatever the citizenry ask for.
As long as it meets their agenda.
Anyone on Auroa who disagrees with Skelltech's agenda is free to leave.
Is that Sentinel's policy?
No. Now that they've taken over, they've shut down everything.
I guess the government of Auroa didn't have so much power after all. Skell mentioned a data farm in Auroa. What can you tell me about it?
Shoot, what do you want to know? It's where Skelltech stores everything. I mean, the whole place runs out of that data farm. The facility is so huge, they had to build it up on a mountainside in Silent Mountain.
Must be pretty important.
You have no idea. Skell wants to use it to store all of mankind's knowledge for all eternity. I mean everything, from how to start a fire with a couple of rocks to ion thrusters. And he wants to make it available to everyone across the globe. The complete democratization of knowledge.
How could he possibly get all of mankind's knowledge in the first place?
Easy. The internet. It's all there. We just had to write the proper algorithms to pull the information out and classify it. It was a huge operation.
Was?
Well, now the Sentinel shut the internet off, we can't harvest information anymore.
There's a huge concrete building in the new Sterling farmlands that no one's mentioned before. What is it?
The new Sterling farmlands? Oh, you must mean the World Seed Vault.
What does Skell want with seeds?
It's all part of his plan to set Auroa up as some kind of Noah's Ark in the event of a global catastrophe.
I guess it pays to plan ahead.
I don't really see the point of it. Most of the farming Skell does is based on old methods that are proven to fail. It's one of those things he got a big idea for, but he didn't see it through. I tried to tell him there are more progressive ways of farming, but he didn't want to hear it.
I saw what's left of the Skell Foundation in Infinity. I get why everyone's so worked up about terrorists.
That day left a big scar on this island. I don't think we've ever recovered.
Why attack the Foundation? They don't manufacture anything there. All the data inside must be backed up somewhere else.
It was the face of Skelltech, the symbol of Skell's greatness.
Someone wanted to send a very clear message.
Over 40 souls were lost to send that message. Skell ordered the building not to be repaired. He wanted it to be a memorial.
You mentioned emails before. I'm assuming Auroa is connected to the internet.
Skelltech is one of the most advanced tech
I
companies
heard
in
already
the
that
world.
a few times.
Of course,
Bruh.
we have internet. We even have our own private network. Everything is connected to a next-gen, uncentralized 6G network. It's light years ahead of the traditional server client set.
That's great, but I don't know what any of that means. Just tell me one thing. Can it connect to the mainland?
Sure. It's connected by an underwater cable that runs from Auroa to New Zealand. There's also a backup satellite connection in case the cable is ever damaged.
Great. Where can I find them?
You can't get to them as long as Sentinel Corp runs the island's security. That's a dead end. They both run through the Aurora Internet Control Center. Unfortunately, it's way up in Silent Mountain. The only way to get to it is by flying shuttle. Once Sentinel took over, the first thing they did was take control of the center and ground the shuttles.
To keep people from getting a message out?
To control and filter messages coming both in and out. They own us here.
What can you tell me about the natural hazards control?
The NHC? How do you know about that?
I saw a station on Good Hope Mountain.
Ah, yes. That's our contingency.
Contingency?
We're out in the middle of nowhere. We need to be able to protect ourselves in the event of a natural disaster. Once the volcano on Gollum Island went active, well, we had to do something to make sure that everyone on Auroa felt safe.
And how exactly is Skell planning to keep people safe against a volcano?
Massive shelters, enough to house 30,000 people, the whole island. They're also designed to protect against hurricanes and tsunamis. The NHC is also in constant contact with a weather station to warn us about any threats. Like everything Skell does, he built it to the extreme.
And I'm willing to bet that means they're under heavy surveillance. I saw there was a medical center at Mount Hodgson. Kind of a remote area for clinic, don't you think?
They do a lot of mining out there. It's hours from the capital, so they needed an emergency care center that was local.
Are machines doing all the mining?
Most of it, but they still need humans calling the shots.
What kind of facilities do they have?
It's pretty basic. It's just designed to stabilize patients until they can get them to the main hospital in Liberty.
Alright. I think there's
Thanks for the
second
help, Fox.
area, and
I'll see you
that
later.
will conclude this particular episode. Are we gonna keep playing off screen, doing the side faction missions, and then I'm gonna keep going with the maybe other side missions or the main plot line. And yeah, this will be like a longer episode.
Hey, Nomad. I got something you might find interesting.
I heard you're the queen bee around here.
Maybe more like Mama Bear. I was raised on Auroa, been homesteading all my life, so there ain't much I can't do with my hands. More than anything, I'm just here to look out for our people.
And I bet you're good at it. How do you put up with Mads?
Oh, he's not so bad. Once you get past that prickly shell, he's the perfect teddy bear when you need a cuddle in the cold night.
You know what? I'm gonna leave the cuddling to you. Besides, I'm still getting that prickly shell.
He just takes a little patience. We don't suffer fools out here. My husband sees something catawampus, he smacks it till it's straight.
Then I'll make sure I'm squared away. What happened in Freeport? I just don't know what to say. You have my condolences.
Thank you. Those people were family. They were good people, didn't do no harm to nobody. It burns me to think that the last thing they saw was some damned machine trying to kill them. It ain't right.
Sentinel's gonna pay for what they did. And I'm gonna see to it. Personally.
We need justice.
You have my word.
And thank you for all you did, saving the people you could.
You just make sure Fox and Harmony have what they need.
They'll want for nothing as long as they're here. That poor girl. She's too young to live through something like that. It ain't good for a child to know about those things.
Listen, Fox is a good father. He'll protect her.
I'm sure he will. But still, it ain't easy raising a child. I can attest to that. But out here, with all this madness going on and a youngin' to take care of on your own, it can't be easy.
How are the homesteaders feeling about Skell now?
Well, that's not so simple. Nobody's really thrilled with him, as you could have guessed. They avoid him, like the plague, But that suits him just fine. He don't have to mingle with us anyway.
Can't they just learn to live without the small talk?
I suppose I'll have to. People here seem to respect him more now. I guess that's what you call it. We thought he was a heartless fool before. But now, maybe he was just naive. You can't fault a man for that. I see that he really is dedicated and hardworking, and those are values that we homesteaders hold very dear to us.
I'll see you around.
You be safe out there.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, let's make sure that... I don't think Holt has anything new, but, you know, just in case. Actually, yeah. Fucking hell.
This shit with Walker has my head spinning.
I still can't believe it.
What if it was him all along?
What do you mean?
What if Walker was the target?
That's...
Think about it. They send us to find a missing ship. Conventional guys can do that. Shit, even the Coast Guard. But why us?
Jesus.
They've had a hard-on for him since the Middle East, and you know it. And now he's here? It just doesn't add up.
Yeah, but Walker? He's just...
I saw him. I saw him do it. Smoke ghosts just like they were any other assholes.
But they'd have said something.
Would they? They know our history.
Christ. Give me the good old days when a bad guy was a bad guy. You just knew. This is friggin' whacked.
This is a pretty fancy setup for some backwoods yokels.
You're telling me. I've seen a lot of this stuff before, like in army hospitals, if you get my drift.
Wouldn't doubt it.
This is as good as any med hooch we've ever had.
Yeah, well, all things being equal, I'd rather be in one of our camps. At least I know I signed up for it. How you holding up?
Shit, man, I'm golden. Hang on, I've been working on my dance routine.
You probably need to get out of that bed first.
Yeah, my audition at Juilliard may have to wait.
I hope you have a backup plan. 'Cause that leg's done.
This is killing me. I'm useless here.
You've helped these people.
Sure, I talked them through some guard rotations and security protocols, but still.
We're all doing what we can. I'd rather have you in the fight, but at least I know this place is locked down.
I just... can't stand thinking I'm slowing you down.
I'm just glad you're still around to bug the shit out of me.
Bite me.
I must be some kind of idiot.
Dude, you couldn't have seen Hill switching sides like that.
No, I should have seen that coming.
That shit is on him, not you. He made his choice.
How did things get so screwed up?
I can't begin to answer that. So what now?
We got Skell. He's here.
I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but that guy...
What?
I'm just saying. I don't trust him.
Yeah, well, what choice do we have? He says he's got a plan to get control of the drones.
I'll bet he does.
Well, we gotta do something. We got a real problem, man.
What, we out of sour mix?
I mean it. These wolves, they're not regular nuggets.
Yeah, people talk around here. Everyone's scared shitless of them. Harbingers of doom, they say, yada, yada, yada.
They knew everything I was doing. They're trained, just like us. I can only guess the Walker's new people.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not. They're ghosts, without the constraints.
I'll go find the sour mix.
This environment's pretty intense. Got any tips for operating out there?
I mean, you know the drill, man. Don't get behind on drinking water. Dehydration will sneak up on you quick. The fresh water here is safe. These folks use it regularly. Keep that canteen topped off, and don't forget to eat. There's food to forage everywhere, safe plants and wild game. Craft rations when you have time. And don't be above dumpster diving, brother.
That's good.
You know all this.
Well, it doesn't hurt to hear it again.
You trying to make me feel useful?
Maybe.
Thanks.
I'm not loving how remote this place gets. Things get bad, I don't have a nurse on call like you do.
Great, let's trade places.
I don't like it, man.
Just make sure you keep enough bandages to take care of things before they get bad. Try not to start rapping your ouchies during a gunfight, though, eh? I remember how slow you are at it from cross-training. Imagine if you have more than one wound.
Give me a break.
And stockpile syringes. They're good for treating your wounds. They'll save you if you're close to done. I mean it. You should be able to find plenty of med supplies out there. Hospitals, outposts, houses, whatever. Don't forget to look.
Gee, I didn't know you cared so much.
Are you done? Because I can't come save your ass right now, so don't screw around.
Seriously, man, you need to recover. You're way better with drone technology than I am. I need you out there.
Well, you're just gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup. Maybe if you had paid attention in cross-training.
I did, asshole. But it's your specialty. I'm just not as good with those things.
We all have our part to play, right? You've got your wheelhouse, and we all stay pretty much out of your way when you're working. That's how this goes. Keep pushing yourself with new challenges. Learn everything you can. Rally other folks to fill in the gaps.
That's great and all. But I still need you, man.
Aw, you like me. You really like me.
I don't know why I bother.
Brother, I know what you're doing, and I appreciate it. I do. God knows I feel useless as hell holed up here. You're just gonna have to find another me.
Another you. Like that could possibly exist anywhere.
Aw, I may cry.
Go to hell. Later, brother.
Later.
Now that we've done this, yeah, let's go it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, extra longer one, and I will see you guys next time. Laters.